I want to talk to you about Rondinax 60 medium format daylight developing tank. I want to talk to you about troubleshooting or problems that you may have with the tank, like I did. When I bought my Rondinax tank, I developed my first roll, and the film actually came out outside of the tank on top of the paper. This felt very disappointing because I was developing a good roll with nice pictures. This happened to me like 3 or 4 times, so I decided to check for a solution online. Some people suggested to pull the paper in a downwards direction. This didn't work for me. I experimented with different rolls and all had the same issue. So I found a diagram online that perhaps showed what could be the real reason behind this problem. Perhaps it was the front blade of the cartridge that was standing out a little and therefore met with the film and got stuck. I tried to move the knob to the position 2, but still not all the way, being careful not to overmove it so that the blade wouldn't stand out and therefore didn't hit the film. Still no luck. That wasn't the solution. This problem kept me awake for several days until, after much thought about it, I came with the real cause, and the real solution to my problem. What I discovered by experimenting a lot is that it's actually the top lid inner spring. This is a metallic looking spoon on the inside of the lid that pushes the roll downwards, or it's supposed to. Actually, the film doesn't meet with the front edge of the cartridge, but the backside. This is due to the curliness of the film that keeps trying to stay rolled around the spool even when you remove the paper. When this spring on the top lid is not making the appropriate pressure downwards on the spool therefore floats a little and the film revolves around the spool, missing the edge, and goes out of the tank and ends up on top of the paper. So when I bent the spring outwards or downwards so that it would apply the proper pressure on the film spool, then magically the Rondinax started to work flawlessly. What is actually happening is that the film, when the this spring is applying the proper pressure on the spool, on the film spool, what is actually happening is that the film hits the edge of the back part of the cartridge and starts to curl and goes inside of the cartridge and starts to wrap itself in a counterclockwise motion until you reach the end, and then when you turn the knob to position 1, you have the full roll inside of the cartridge roll neatly. I hope this solution fixes your problem like it did for mine, and take care. Bye-bye.